Good morning and welcome back to the Hypercraft Vanilla Server Season 2. We've got a new map. We're playing 1.8 and it looks like the guys may have finished the spawn house behind me, Town Hall or Community Center as they're calling it. They've also got what is this? A list of things to do and projects that people are working on. Signs. Place a sign, pick a job. All right, well, everything else seems to be filled up. So if I want to start a project, I'm going to have to make some more space on here. But they've got a lot done since we were here last. It's been a week. It's only been a week. And look at this. They've got a railroad system set up. They've laid out zones, I guess. Not necessarily plots, but zones. A lot of people seem to be building their houses over that direction. Mine is straight ahead, and I'll show you guys why I built it straight ahead. But let's go check out the spawn house real quick. Through here. This is where we had all their chests and our beds, but they've gone ahead and excuse me, split up the stuff. Beds are up here, enchanting table, books, ender chest. I gotta get myself an ender chest set up at some point. I don't have one. I don't even have a place built yet. Apparently people's stuff is here. Joe the pirate has been going crazy in the nether. Lapis luxurious loot. Nice. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm actually wearing gold armor. This is loot that I've been picking up from mobs. I generally don't use mob armor, but I figured I'd go ahead and do it this time. What do we got down here? Storage, crafting, furnaces. Where are the crafting benches if you got all the furnaces here? Potions. We got 2 potion stands. Ah, there's the crafting bench. Okay. Whoa. 4 potion things. Some water. Alright. That's cool. Down here we've got some more charcoal production. Very nice. Place wood in the top. Charcoal comes out the bottom. Free snow cones. Bring your own shovel. And the server is about to restart. Oh, what are these? Nether brick. Okay. Overflow control sewer maintenance. All right, down here somewhere is the nether portal. Yeah, you've even got a nether portal. And on the other side of it is a fortress. There's a fortress, and in the fortress is a blaze spawner, and people have been farming wither skulls. In fact, we have a wall of wither skulls. So they're just waiting around to, I believe, have a community battle thing. I thought it was right here. Maybe it's up this way? Somewhere around here. Wither skull wall. Maybe they've already done it, but I don't see any beacons, so I don't know what they were doing with the withers. But I'm going to... Well, I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, and I'm back. So let's continue the tour and see what else has been going on in the last week. They've moved some of the trees. I thought there was a tree farm right here over there. They've moved it kind of back. It looks like there is some veggies going on here, carrots and potatoes and melons and stuff, food stuff. And I saw something really cool over here, which I haven't seen in a very long time. I don't think we had one of these at the other server, mostly because there was a jungle right outside of the spawn town. But yeah, this is a wall of vines. Very nice. Cool. It's a vine farm. And then we've got a few horses. We got some bunnies. Mini Red's drug mule. Okay. That's great. Alright. So, let me show you guys where my place is at. Like I was saying before, the rest of everybody seems to have set up houses at that end of the road. Mine is over here. I was told to follow the signs to find the residential zone. And this is where I last logged out, was right over here. I think I was actually in this house when I logged out. And it's still got pretty much the same stuff we had before. We got some potatoes, poison potatoes, pumpkin seed. You know, we got the stuff. Farming stuff. The sheep is still in here. There was a chicken until Raven let it out. But Wooly went ahead and set up a chicken cooker over here. And oddly enough, we're getting things kind of split up. But I'm going to leave that build its supply back up. And as I was following the signs, I saw this sign over here. It says industrial over there, residential over there. So I figured, okay, I'll build over here. I saw a spot that I wanted to build into a hillside over here. Up this way. And the railroad goes past here. So that's nice. I'm close. I would be close to the tracks. But it's over here. As you can see, there's a few big trees that I haven't cut down. Now this is a new biome that I've never seen before. In fact, you can't really tell from here. You have to be facing the other way to see it. It's a sunflower something or other. Sunflower fields, plains or something. Yeah. There's all the sunflowers. So everybody is considering, maybe not everybody, but the town itself, the spawn town, is considering to be a modern style of city. We're going to have some old style and some modern style stuff. So I am normally a medieval slash fantasy builder. I've built a lot of like wizard towers, dwarven dungeons, castles, all kinds of. Yeah, I built a medieval village. Just a lot in that kind of style. But there's one style of build that I've never built, and that's the modern style that my buddy Zul'jin has been really good at lately. And that's what he's building over on the Hypercraft server, is a modern style. And it's something I've never done. I've done futuristic. I've done spaceships. I've done space stations. I've done. Yeah, I built a moon base. So yeah, I haven't built anything like a. No, I have. I've built the typical residential suburban style home, but I've never built the fancy upper scale modern style mansion type thing. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. I was hoping to have some sandstone to work with, but it looks like we haven't been able to find a desert. We did find a mesa biome, although I'm not sure where it is. It's out there somewhere. And I'm told that there's some sand out there, so I may have to head out there. I'm going to need a lot of glass. The modern style typically has a lot of glass in it, large open windows, that kind of stuff. But my plan is, what I would like to try and build, or the idea that I got my build off of, is I saw one of the more, I think it's one of the guys that's really famous for doing modern builds. He took a extremely famous modern style house. I think it was one of the first modern builds in the United States. It's a house called Falling Water, and I've kind of taken some ideas from that. Get in here, pig. I didn't really want to try and push you in here, but whatever. So, my thought is to go ahead and take some ideas from Falling Water and maybe build a house, a modern style house that has like a river running through it, or the house is split by a waterfall or something like that. So I wanted to also build it into a hillside, not so much a cliff. I'm really used to building castles on top of cliffs and things into the sides of cliffs, but this time I thought I'd go a little less cliff-like. So I want kind of a tier-based house. Not necessarily stacked, but more like split level, if you know what I mean. But I'm also going to want to do it round. I'm going to have a round, modern style, split level, stacked, half of it inside the cliff mansion thing. So, if you guys have followed me quite a bit, and I know a lot of you out there have been following me for quite a while, one of the first things I like to do is draw out my floor plan. So that's what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to try and draw out a floor plan, at least for the first floor. And it looks like this terrain is somewhat tiered already. I can see levels here. I may actually go ahead and follow that. I always like using the terrain to kind of inspire my builds. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see if we can get rid of that creeper. As you can tell, I've had several creeper holes already. I think there's one over there at least. And definitely that's a creeper hole. I've had two creepers in my farm over here already blow up. I've had them blow up twice in my farm. There we go. So I'm going to break out some, actually, well, yeah, I'm going to break out some dirt. And if I can find it, I think it's down below. So I'm going to grab the dirt, I'm going to wait for day, and I'm going to start marking out a circular area that I can use for my first floor. And I'll get back to you guys after that. So don't go away, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got 1/4 drawn out, and these pine trees are kind of in the way, but not sure if that's the kind of arc I'm looking for, but I think it'll have to do for now. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but I do kind of want it to look, fancy-ish. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in the other half, and we'll see how it looks. I may actually go ahead and make this a quarter circle, or yeah, make this a quarter circle and not a full circle, and we'll see how it turns out. So sun's going down. I'm going to draw in the next part, and I'll see you guys when the sun comes back up. So be right back. Okay, sun's back up. We're taking a look at our arc, and my squeaky old chair. It's not really an old chair, but it is a squeaky chair. What are these creepers doing here? I did not see them at all. Okay, so that's like that. 2, 4 there, 4 there. I guess that looks alright, but it doesn't seem to line up where it should have. Or maybe I miscounted that one. I don't know. I'm thinking I may just go and square that one off. Let's take a look at it and see what it looks like when it's square. Because like I said, maybe a quarter circle here and then like half a circle over here, or squared off over here. Maybe a little bit of a corner, rounded corner, but I think the full round is just a little too much. Break that off. Where's my... There it is. Yeah, we can do that. I can tear it down again in a little bit. Rose in the way. Okay. Like this. But I'm thinking that's a little bit too big. Just a little bit. Let's go back to like here. Yeah. This is a good spot. Because I don't want to cut into that landscape right there. I really don't. I like it the way it is. I kind of want to leave it. So I'm thinking like this. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hit you. Get off my dirt wall. Get... Dude, you're really getting... You're asking to be hit again. You're lucky it's not an enchanted shovel. Yeah. Okay. Clean this up here. And then I'm thinking having the waterfall kind of come through the middle here. I like this pond, but I kind of want to move it forward a bit. And in fact, there's a couple of ponds, like over here. Hey, there's a little bit of sand. Could probably use that. I think I even saw some over there. Too bad this other pond doesn't have sand in it. That would be nice. It does have diorite in it, and diorite is the building material that I plan on using. I was originally thinking of using sandstone. Before we'd actually started up on this server, I was thinking of using sandstone for a modern style build, but without the desert, that's going to be extremely difficult to pull off. So I'm going to go ahead and use diorite instead. In fact, I'm finding a lot of it. There's some there, there's some there. Let's check out what's back here. There is a lot of snow, so it's kind of cool back here. Yeah, this is a nice little spot. There's some more diorite there. Nice mountain. If I ever want to expand, I'll be expanding towards that. And let me show you guys what I've got going on in the basement. Let me show that off before I wrap it. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Diorite in the wall of the cliff. I was hoping to find some back there, but it's right there. It's right in front of me. Lots of andesite too. Let's see. Yeah, quite a bit of diorite there. Cobble in case I need it. And then here was some more diorite there. This was all diorite. That was all diorite. I think, yeah, so was this. That was all diorite. Mined it all out. There's some more large pockets down here. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of the stuff. And so I've got all this and quite a bit of stuff. I found a few diamonds. In fact, I found some diamonds, my first diamonds, and I was stupidly mining away, not thinking where I was going. I turned my head and I looked at something else going on in the house and walked right into a pool of lava. And it wasn't just like this here, you know. It actually went down like 2 or 3 blocks. Oh, mobs. There are lots of mobs. Yeah, right here. This is the spot. It went down 2 blocks, and I'm sitting there trying to get out of it, and I didn't even think, oh, I could just pillar out of it. So I ended up dying in there and losing my diamonds. So those are not my first diamonds. It's my second set. But yeah, I've been strip mining this quite a bit, trying to get ores and, you know, the usual basic stuff. Set up kind of a furnace wall. It's not my best furnace wall. Was thinking of setting up something automated, but maybe not for this project, not this early on. We still have a lot of time. Some of the guys were talking about not even considering a reset for at least another year. So we've got some time. We've got a ways. So I'm not in a rush to really finish this project off. Not yet. Not in a big hurry. I'd rather take my time and kind of explore all the 1.8 features. There's lots of stuff that I haven't even tried yet. I've been watching Zul'jin's Inside Out series, and he's been coming up some pretty cool stuff that I definitely want to give it a try, some design stuff. But before I can get to the interior design, I need to have an interior to design. You know what I mean? So that means I got to build up the walls and everything like that. So I grabbed the diorite. So let me go ahead and get started placing this. Thinking, let's fill this in for right now. I like that. Because like I said, I do want it to be somewhat split level. And split level is only a few steps, or blah blah blah. I'm yakking again. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm saying a lot. I need to cut down on my ums. So yeah, I've got to figure out how to go up that distance without going too far. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of level this out and put in at least the first row of walls. After that, I need to go and find some sand for glass. So I will get back to you guys in just a little bit as the sun goes down on the, I think, the 3rd day of this episode. Yep. Be right back. Okay, so I finally decided to go ahead and take down this big tree that was right here. And next, I've got to try and figure out how to lay out the floor in here. I've got the wall all the way around. Picking up saplings. Not sure if I'm going to need them all. They've got a nice tree farm back at spawn. And then there's, you know what, let's go ahead and just plant them while I'm at it. Put these trees down. Okay, there is that. Now to get back into my own place. Oh, there's some more saplings. Gonna drop any more for me? Let's just go ahead and stick them over here. And one of the other things that I wanted to build into this house is have like indoor gardens. This is all going to be kind of like glassed in type area, and there's going to be gardens and workshops, and it's actually going to go inside this hill here. I'm going to dig out the inside of the hill. So I want to figure out how to go about laying out the floor, and I'm thinking of having the floor at the same level as this diorite here. Every time I say diorite, I keep thinking diarrhea. I don't want it to be diarrhea. I'm thinking the way I've got it kind of set up here is going to be what I want to do. Maybe not. Let's drop this one down a little bit. Oh, and I went ahead and switched out the plain diorite that I had earlier with clean or polished. Yeah, I went with polished diorite. So let's see how this is broken up. Let's put another torch here. I want to try to have 3 or 4 equal sections if possible. So I'm going to have to clear all that. Let's just stick that back there for now. So if we break this one off right here at this level, oop, watch out for that water. Okay, then all this has to come down. Yeah, all of this is going to have to come down one. So I'll just take all this out here and bring the diorite down as well. Now I'm not going to do that on camera, so I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, and once I've got all the landscaping kind of done out, it's kind of odd calling it landscaping when it's actually going to be for the inside of the house, but I guess for a house, landscaping is the right term. It's not terraforming. Terraforming, I think, would be on a larger scale than landscaping. Landscaping is something you do with your yard, or, you know, domestic stuff. Terraforming is a much larger scale, like taking out this mountain or building up building this hill into a mountain. That's what I think of as terraforming. But once I got that all done and kind of the floor laid out, or I should say marked out, because I still need to come back and decide what I want to use for the floor. Do I want to use andesite? Do I want to use wood? Maybe even go really crazy and use granite, because we got a lot of that orangish, pinkish granite. And maybe go with smooth stone. I don't know. We'll figure it out when I get back. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, as the sun is setting on another beautiful day, woohoo! I think this is where I want to put the floor. It's actually going to go in these holes that I'm standing in. It's going to go on top of the grass. It's not going to replace the grass. And then this is kind of where the windows are going to be, I think. I'm not sure where I'm going to stick my front door. Do I want it on the lower level? Do I want it on the upper? I'm still not sure where I want to put the door. Maybe here, maybe over there. But as you can see, this is how the split level is going to kind of work. That. And then I'm trying to work on like a fancy idea for how to break up the windows, I guess. The diorite doesn't have a whole lot of options, a whole lot of different choices. You don't have half slabs. You don't have stairs to work with. So I'm trying to come up with like a different kind of idea. And I just fell in the water and picked up some rotten flesh that I don't want. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it here on an episode. I think that's going to be it for that. I would like to hear what you guys think I should do for the floor. We're probably going to try a few different choices. Remember, it's still a work in progress, so we may change it along the way. So I think that's going to be it. Not sure what else I can do. I'm really out of time on this one. I'm trying to keep these to like 30 minutes or less, but this one seems to have gone over a little bit. So we'll pick it up again next time. I need to find some sand to fill this in, and then I'd like to wait to hear what you guys think to put in the floor before I actually go ahead and do that. And then here's a little my farm. I don't want to tear it down yet. I would like to harvest some more. It looks like some pigs have been jumping around. Oh man, they ruined my melons too. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Let's see if we can turn around. No, this one. There we go. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye bye.